Hey, so today I'm just down at the creek. I saw some northern hog suckers in here. I want to grab some to get some good photos because, of course, I want to present those to you. So, how to ID them. So let's see if we can get some today. So yeah, this is K and Fishing Smarts, where we fishers are always learning and sharing knowledge about fishes and fishing. And so I just really want to get you guys some good photos of northern hog sucker today in case you ever want to ID one. Now I just got to get one. Okay, I got a seining net that I built. I'm gonna use that probably. I'm on it. Really, if you want to find one of these, they like to kind of just hang out on the bottom under rocks. So if you can spot them in some shallow water, I mean, they do have cryptic camouflage, which means they can blend in pretty well to their surroundings. But if you can see them, it'll really help. That way you don't have to just blind go at it with a net. And I don't see any over here. So there's a northern hog sucker right under this rock. Let's see if I can go gentle and get the camera on it and then try to catch it. Just get it in the other tank here. And then we'll clean up the tank and get some better photos with the DSLR. The northern hog sucker, also known as the hammerhead or hog molly, likely gets its name from both its distinguishing snout and feeding tendencies. This species will root up the benthic, sort of like a hog sifts through the mud, using its long snout and head to turn over small rocks, then sucking up the exposed slime and other microorganisms. Often you can find other fish following the hog sucker looking for free handouts, such as young smallmouth bass. I've captured this specimen in northern Virginia, very near Fairfax Lake. The northern hog sucker is native to North America and has scattered populations in the range map I created here. This species is mostly found in clear streams, creeks, and small rivers, often found in the riffles over gravel and sandy bottoms. The head is a distinguishable feature on this species. There is a concavity between the eyes, or a sort of indentation. The snout is long with a noticeable bump anteriorly, and the eyes are set more than halfway back on the head. Also, the head is very rectangular shaped from an interior view. The streamlined body and large pectoral fins allow this species to feed in fast-flowing water in creeks and small rivers. Typically, there will be around 3 to 6 dark saddles on the body, where the one near the dorsal fin is typically the most obvious. The other saddles may be faint on the sides, but more obvious from a dorsal view. The specialized jaw is fairly protrusible, allowing the mouth to extend outwards for feeding. The lips are described as papillose, as both the lower and upper lip are covered in papillae, or little nipple-like protrusions. Examining the lips is one way to distinguish this species from the Roanoke hog sucker, a very similar species found in southern Virginia in a very small range that has an overlapping range with the northern hog sucker. The Roanoke hog sucker will only have the papillae on the outside of the lips, while there will be more bar-like folds inwards. Also, the Roanoke hog sucker rarely gets much past 5 inches in length, while the northern hogsucker is typically larger and even capable of reaching about 2 feet in length in certain waters. Counting the lateral scales is also a way to distinguish these species. The northern hogsucker typically has 44 to 54 lateral scales along that lateral line, while the Roanoke hogsucker usually only has 39 to 44 lateral scales. The Alabama hogsucker is an almost identical looking species to the northern hogsucker and doesn't have too much of an overlapping range with the northern hogsucker. The northern hogsucker typically has 11 dorsal rays, while the Alabama hogsucker typically has 10 dorsal rays, as well as more orange on the lips and snout. These species can hybridize, so identifying one right on that range overlap may be very tough. Often at first glance, the northern hogsucker may be mistaken as a darter. The large pectoral fins and streamlined body allow it to stabilize on the bottom in fast water, where it will also dart around from place to place, just like most darters do. Many of your other suckers, like the common white sucker, will not often be sitting on the bottom in the riffles. They'll usually be swimming near the bottom in calmer parts of the creeks and river.
Alright, this guy has been very well behaved. Let's put you back.
Fish responsibly and good luck. Cheers, y'all.